Hello and welcome to the Cinemondo Trailer Reaction Show, otherwise known as Coming Soon.
Unsuspected revelations of incredible horrors that will terrify you with their brutal reality.
Brutal reality.
Not just reality, brutal.
Brutal.
We are brutal.
Can't you tell?
But we love to watch the trailers because trailers are sometimes better than the movies that they're advertising.
And before we get into this trailer, please subscribe, comment, and like, and watch any of our videos. We've got, maybe like hundreds now on our YouTube channel.
That's right.
It's getting up there. So
we're racking them up. And we're not going away, so you might as well subscribe and be sure and hit that little bell because you want to hear that little bell. It's very cute.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does it actually make a sound? I don't know.
It's a notification. It just tells you whenever we post something new, which
Ring the
is
bell.
good to know.
Yes.
Ring my bell.
Yeah.
Is that a song?
Annie Award, 1973. Thank you. Sad.
Okay, so today, because I love horror, I force everyone in here to watch horror all the time.
I like it too when it's good.
I'll even like it when it's not good. That's how bad I am. So I will literally watch anything. So, but this one looks like it might be pretty good. It's kind of a cool idea. So we're gonna roll a trailer for The Night House.
Cool.
You guys believe in ghosts? I think there's something in my house.
Cool actors.
Rebecca Hall from
Yeah.
King Kong versus Godzilla.
That's right. Like the creepy sounds. A scary plant.
My husband took a boat out on the lake.
I'm scared of everything.
He took a handgun that I didn't even know that we owned, and
Did he leave a note?
he did.
I love the kind of gothic feel to this.
You were right. There is nothing. Nothing is after you. You're safe now.
Oh, that's
You said you were safe? Safe from what?
like that.
And then over here we have the husband. You know that we're paying people to do that, right? You don't have to do it all yourself. Owen? I didn't think we had secrets.
Everybody has secrets.
It's our house. But backwards. What the hell was he doing?
What? What?
That's freaky.
Like, who's the ghost?
You were right. You were right. There's nothing. There is nothing. You're safe now.
Safe from what?
So, night house or backwards house? What is it? There's a lot of night in it, and a lot of house.
Well, it's got Rebecca Hall in it, who is always good, and so I think that she's going to bring a lot of something to it. You know,
He's
you really care
classing up
about
the
her.
joint.
But it does take a like kind of sort of the classic haunted house thing, and then halfway through you realize, oh, there's some sort of alternative mirrored world or something. You know,
I love that. I think that's a really creepy idea. I
Or
love the
some
idea
kind
of these
of-
houses where it's wrong, kind of like House of Leaves, Book of Leaves, where the
Yeah.
house was bigger on the inside than the outside.
That idea of the secret rooms, like the movie that we
Love
talked
that.
about a while
relic,
back.
relic.
Relic, where
Yes.
they find another, there's like another part of the
He does
house.
such a
Yeah, I
good
love
job in that.
that's something that we dream about. I think
Yeah.
everybody's got that dream where it's like, oh, what's this door in my bedroom I've never noticed before? Where does
Mhm.
this go?
Yeah.
And it's I think a visceral thing in stories, and I mean it's kind of in a lot of the sort of surreal type horror films. There's things like that where something that's always been there that you never noticed before. That idea is always pretty scary.
I also like the idea of the husband's gone and she finds this whole secret world in life, like that opening the box and finding a book and just following that trail. Yeah. Oh, that's just such a great, I just love that whole concept of
all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy kind of revelation,
it's
where
like the whole world's upside down.
The constant, that horror of like being in a marriage or a relationship where there are secrets. Everybody has secrets. And when you find out
beyond secrets, like this is like way beyond.
Right. So it's like
that's the other thing, the fact that you don't know the person you thought you loved, like
very scary
baby or whatever, these things. Right. That's a visceral fear as well. This looks like it's got a collection of visceral fears in it.
Yeah.
Also, the thing that we talk about in some of the most effective horror films is that loss. Like we were talking about The Changeling, and that starts off with a horrible. George C. Scott loses his family, and this one she loses her husband, and things again like I mentioned last time about the Babadook. Those kind of stories are automatically moving, and you feel it because it's like you're going through a real horror in the film, and then it escalates into the supernatural or wherever it goes.
I kind of get the feeling, and I don't know anything about this story or this movie, just from the trailer, that there's a double life, and I'm wondering if he killed himself in this life so he could stay forever in the other life. It sort of makes me think you get to choose, because she obviously, there was two of her, but they each can't see each other. So I wonder if you disappear from one life, if you then can be fully invested in the other life. I don't know.
Maybe he's still alive in that other world.
Yeah. That would be
or it could be one of those things where there's like these stories about spells, like casting spells by drawing certain diagrams and sigillums and pentagrams and all these sort of symbols. The runic symbolism of magic. And maybe there's been some stories where somebody will build that into a house. Or build these.
I love that idea
that manifest these other realities or open up portals to other areas. And
the film was directed by David Bruckner, who did The Ritual, which I really liked. If you remember,
really
Four Guys,
and
Southbound, which our friend David Yao was in that.
He's great. I mean, he's done a bunch of solid horror films, so that makes this movie more better for me.
Even more better,
forever. So I can't wait. And Rebecca Hall.
I can't talk right.
So can't wait for that one.
Yeah, this looks really fun.
Yeah, it looks kind of scary.
Yeah, it looks really creepy. I love it.
Kind of cool. Looks, I always judge horror films by how much they remind me of old horror films. And it's like, if it's got a vibe to it of the 70s, for me, I'm there. I'm already, and this maybe it does, or maybe the trailer just makes it look like it, but it does have kind of a cool low-key kind of vibe to it, which I mean there's a lot of screaming and banging and stuff, but I tend to like horror films that do the stuff that haunts you as a viewer in smaller ways.
Well, he does that. I think I think the trailer might be just kind of amped up, with all the sound effects, but in The Ritual there's a couple of scenes in The Ritual where you just off in the corner in this wooded the forest, you see like a hand move, and that's all you see. So I think he knows, like that scene where she sort of gets pulled back under the bed, that's a creepy little sort of offshoot scene. So I think he knows what he's doing, so I'm excited for it.
Yeah, this will be cool. Great.
The Night House.
Night House, David Bruckner. Let's do it.
Looks good.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. We love that here at Cinemondo headquarters.
We literally
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
The Earth is invaded by indestructible moon monsters.